Hey everybody, it's been a long time since we've done this, but welcome to Skype Talk with your host, SpoodBeest.
I'm a no name right now. I'll be coming up with a new YouTube account soon. I know I've gone through about 20 of them. You guys are probably like, what is this guy doing? But, yeah.
Formerly known as Cat Productions, Brett just said, and I am IronEdgeSports, as many of you know.
So, let's get going with what we're here to talk about.
I don't know, I guess I'll talk about the account dilemma here for a second. I'll be coming up with a new account within the next few days, and I'll be giving that to SpoodBeest. Hopefully I'll stick with that account for a while, who knows. Please subscribe to it. I'll have a variety of videos on it, live video logging and things of that nature, but yeah.
Alright.
Maybe we should get on the topic of tests. Maybe we should get... Okay, you guys know me as the sports guy around YouTube. So, tonight in the NHL, we had about at least 10 games going on. So, starting off first was St. Louis and Edmonton. 16 minutes left in the second period. That's tied at 1 apiece. Dallas and Vancouver, second period as well. Couple minutes after the 16-minute mark, still tied at 1-1 apiece. San Jose and Phoenix, it's the second period. San Jose is down to Phoenix 3-0. Games that are already done. New Jersey Devils 3-2. This was history in the making, folks. Marty Brodeur has the all-time wins record, surpassing Patrick Waugh. What a great event. You should have been there for it. New York Rangers defeat the Montreal Canadiens in a shootout, 4-3. Buffalo, they're in a tight spot in the playoff division. They lose to Ottawa, which is not looking good. So that final score is 4-2 in case you missed that. Pittsburgh defeated Atlanta 6-2. That's good for them because they're in the playoff spot as well. Toronto came back from a 3-0 deficit to defeat the Tampa Bay Lightning in a shootout, 4-3. John Mitchell got the winning shootout. Good job, John. Washington defeats Florida. That gives Florida not looking good for the playoffs. Final score, again, 3-0. And Detroit and Philadelphia. 3-2 Detroit is the final. And the last game on the NHL tonight, which was final as a shootout, was Minnesota defeating Colorado 3-2. SpoodBeest, now to you.
Alright, I'm going to talk a bit of pro wrestling and perhaps what I could be reviewing in the future. Well, as probably most of you know, on Friday night, I do believe at 8 o'clock p.m., the police were told to go to the condo of Canadian wrestler Andrew Test Martin because somebody had called in and told him to do a welfare check on his apartment because she looked through the window of his apartment and he appeared motionless for several hours. So she called them to come check on him. They declared him dead after checking out his apartment and seeing his body. And now he's actually gone to for like the checkup in the morgue and that, and a toxicology report won't be known for like a couple weeks, so we won't know what actually was the cause of death. But he was only 33, just days before his 34th birthday, which is pretty sad. And also, other wrestling news, that handicap match that Chris Jericho announced on Raw, which is scaring the crap out of all of us, actually has more of a chance of happening because rumor has it that Stone Cold Steve Austin was offered to wrestle against Chris Jericho at WrestleMania, but has apparently, due to rumor, rejected that offer and might not actually be competing at WrestleMania. He may be involved with the storyline, but it seems that he might not actually compete, and that 3-on-1 Legends versus Jericho handicap match may be more real than we think, and that I'm not a big fan of that. What about you, Chad?
I was really looking forward to Stone Cold showing up last Friday night. There was a huge hype on
Last
it.
Friday, I mean last
Sorry,
night.
yeah, last night.
What are you smoking, man?
Anyways, I thought we'd be seeing some Stone Cold 316 on Raw last night. But I guess that didn't happen.
I believe he'll be at Mania in some sort of capacity. But now the actual idea of him wrestling has just gone down with this rumor.
As I said, people have been saying, like, he's in the best shape of his life. Stone Cold's in the best
shape of his life. Best shape of his life, yeah.
And it continues, but I think he's just a little scared of that neck that had surgery.
Neck, knees, and back, yeah.
That has been surgically repaired, and it's not looking good right now, but trust me, I think Austin will come up with something.
Austin will probably be involved with the Legends, and people say like the most thing he could probably do is referee the match between Orton and Triple H for the WWE title.
Anyways, getting on to Undertaker and Shawn Michaels. What do you expect out of this match?
What do I expect to happen during the match?
Yeah.
I expect a classic match between the two, but we're just pretty much waiting for like 30 minutes until Undertaker nails the Tombstone Pile Driver to go 17-0. You have to admit that.
Okay, Brett, what do you think of WrestleMania 25?
I don't know. I'm gonna go back to the Undertaker match against Shawn Michaels. I did happen to watch a little bit of Raw last night, just the beginning. Into the beginning were the tag team match where Shawn Michaels and the Undertaker took on JBL and who else was it?
Kozlov.
Vladimir Kozlov.
Vladimir Kozlov, yes. And just the tension between the Undertaker and HBK it was a lot of tension. And at the beginning, when HBK was trying to take Undertaker in, Undertaker had his fist curled up on that rope and didn't look like he was going to come in. Like, I don't think he was afraid, but he wanted to let HBK know that he was ready for WrestleMania and he was going to keep his streak from 16-0 and make it grow to 17-0. But as people say, Shawn Michaels is Mr. WrestleMania, and maybe he can pull off another upset and I guess nail the sweet chin music.
Hey, getting back to the Undertaker-Shawn Michaels match, note Undertaker is 16-0 currently at WrestleMania, but note this, Undertaker has not beaten Shawn Michaels
one-on-one
in a one-on-one match. So do you think that's going to affect this match coming in?
Well, it's going to affect it storyline-wise because, let's face it, it's sort of like what something's got to give, right? So, you got Shawn Michaels, who has beaten Undertaker every time they faced one-on-one, but you also have Shawn Michaels going into Undertaker's home grounds of WrestleMania, where he is actually 16-0.
Right.
And obviously, for the Houston area, of Texas, the two are from the Texas area, and this is obviously going to be the biggest selling point for the pay-per-view. Unless Austin actually miraculously fights Chris Jericho in a one-on-one match, then that'll be a pretty big draw as well.
Getting to the Money in the Bank ladder match, I'm going to put my 2 picks. You put your 2 picks, SpoodBeest, Cat Productions, or Brett. We're going to tell you who's in the Money in the Bank ladder match. You tell us who your predictions are. My current 2 predictions are Shelton Benjamin and Christian, Captain Charisma.
Captain, yeah.
He's just got the most experience with the ladder, so I expect him to be going into
one of the biggest stars in that match. Yeah.
Going into WrestleMania 25 and climbing up the ladder, retrieving the briefcase, and using that briefcase to perhaps go on and become WWE champion or even ECW champion.
I picked Christian. I also picked MVP, due to the storyline of him going on this miraculous winning streak after having 4-month losing streak.
Yeah, I think it was 4 months.
Coming off a 4-month losing streak, and now he's having this big winning streak. I kind of see MVP winning it, but Christian more so than MVP because he's the biggest. He's being the one who's being pushed right now, and if they have him win the Money in the Bank, he's the most credible person to actually cash it in and win a world title. So it's about the 10-minute mark here, folks. We're going to let you go for now. And all of us for partners, hopefully, and more Skype talks. Unless you have something to add, Brett.
Yeah, I'm just, once again, I'm going to have a new account within the next couple of days. SpoodBeest, we'll let you guys know. But, I guess, that's about it.
Yep, so we'll check you out next time. All three of us Skype Talk hosts for partners. We'll see you later on another exciting edition of Skype Talk.
Check us out.
See ya.